Hey, just wanted to thank you for coming over. I really appreciate it. Oh, no, no. I'm really glad to have a friend like you. We've been friends for quite a while, and I mean, yeah, I mean, you know this already, but I appreciate you a lot. And a lot is like an understatement. Yeah. Yeah, you're fantastic. You're great. How was your day? You look a little, I mean, not good. I mean, you look great, but you look like there's something on your mind bothering you. You want to like talk about it? I mean, we came here to study, but in order to do our best with our studies, we must have a clear mind or something. So, what's going on? Oh, wow, really? Group project, and nobody was willing to get into a group with you. Man, that just sucks so much. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sorry to hear that. It's been going on since we've started school. Like every all of your classes, the same thing. Wow. That's that is despicable. Hmm. Well, at least you're not actually alone. What? No, like you're not actually alone. Hello? I'm right here. Come on. I mean, yeah, you might be alone. People may or may not be ignoring you intentionally, maybe making fun of you sometimes, but I mean, you've got me. Is that not enough? Okay. I see how it is. Okay. I'm kidding. But seriously, you have me. I think that's more than enough. I like to think that I'm quite capable. I can do a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of things. If you need help, I'll be there. I've always helped you. You need something, just let me know. I'll get it done. I'll get it sorted. You know, I'm a jack of all trades, master of all. You don't need other people, like specifically. So don't worry about it, really. And besides, when we're done with all of this shit, you'll graduate and you won't have to bother with them ever again. There's no need to be making friends, really. You have one sitting right here, always ready to be at your service. You don't need anyone else. Like come on. You're welcome. I would never do anything to hurt you, like intentionally. Oh, sorry. No, 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 no. It's just you know how sometimes when someone tries to do the right thing and they want to do what's best for the other person, maybe the method isn't the best, and maybe it hurts a little bit, but like the outcome is still positive. It's still for a good cause, like that type. Yeah, yeah. Like when I let you know very directly when you're doing something wrong in your assignments, I tell you, hey, that is not correct. This whole page not correct. Kind of sucks, right? To know that you've put in a lot of hours into the assignment and having it all be wrong. I get it. It's like that type. But it's like I am letting you know so you know what's wrong so you can like improve and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. I know. I could have phrased it a little bit better. Yeah. No, for sure. The way I phrased it kind of made me sound like a psychopath. But yeah, no, that's not what it is. Um, yeah, I'm always looking out for you. Just doing what I can to keep you happy, keep you safe. You know, sometimes these two things just can't coexist. Oh, you know, sometimes to be safe, you've got to be in some situations that just might not exactly make you happy. But you know what? What's important is your safety. Yeah. So, what else do you got going today? You look like you still have something to say. Didn't quite seem like the end of the conversation there. Oh, there is someone new. Hmm. Oh, really now? This guy. And he was willing to work with you. He wanted to work with you. Oh, I see. Hmm. Well, isn't that just nice? Oh, yeah. I wanna hear something crazy. I love crazy. Big fan of crazy. This is about the guy, right? Oh yeah, I would love to hear about it then. Huh. Hold on. Did I hear that correctly? A childhood friend. I see. You never told me about a childhood friend, did you? Never needed to. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, that's fair. That makes sense. Mm. Really now? Wow, that sounds just fantastic. That sounds great. Yeah. Hmm. I see. Okay. And what exactly is he to you? No, just a question. Curious. I mean, they teach you that in classes, right? Ask questions. There's never a bad question, right? Curiosity, you know, it feels, it feels our knowledge, and I just want a little bit of extra knowledge. Is there something so wrong with that? Right. That's what I thought. So, who is this guy to you exactly, and what are you to him? Just childhood friends. Okay. No promises made or something when you guys were younger? None that you're aware of? Okay. I see. Well, here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. Um, I can't just let you go right now. Oh, it means exactly what it means. No hidden messages, just directly trying to tell you that you are not leaving here. Okay? What's so funny? I mean, I love hearing you laugh. Do not get me wrong. But what is so funny? Me joking. No, no, no. You know what I'm like when I'm joking, right? I mean, we've been friends for so long. We're so close. You know exactly what it's like when I'm joking. I am not joking right now. Do I sound like I'm joking? I'm not joking. I'm serious. I mean, I've known you, unfortunately, not for our whole life, but for quite a long time. You've always been nothing but the sweetest. In the world full of backstabbers and betrayers, traitors, you know what it's like to be betrayed. You've told me that. You've opened up to me. It made me happy, right? That you entrusted this part of you, this story, this lore to me. I am grateful for that. The way you talked about it, you looked so upset. You look so sad. And I don't like that. Okay, frankly speaking, I don't. I didn't know how to bring this up. I never knew how, but I think this is a very appropriate time to tell you that I must have you to myself. Okay? Or I just it means exactly what it means. Don't ask dumb questions, okay? There are such things as dumb questions. And what do you mean is a dumb question? Right? It means exactly what it means. I must have you to myself. I love you. Everything about you. You're fantastic. In more ways than one. You don't know that. You don't realize that. Because of the people that have hurt you in the past. And here's the big surprise, right? People don't talk to you. People ignore you because of, well, me. Oh, but I am. I am serious. It's me. Yes, I am serious. Because I am proud of it. What? If there aren't any people in your life that can hurt you, then you won't be hurt by those people. It's that simple. There's no chance of getting hurt if you don't let people in. That's not possible. And which is why I'm trying to tell you that you don't need other people. I got you. I wouldn't ever make fun of you. Right? And those people that do make fun of you, oh, I'll handle them. Don't worry about it. No, that wasn't my doing. Oh, come on. That is insulting. Okay? I I had people distance from you. Yes, that is correct. That part is very much correct, but I never once spread bad rumors. Never once told anybody any of your secrets. I mean, come on, think about it. Every time someone made fun of you, every time they gave a reason for ignoring you, what was it? It's nothing that's real. It's baseless rumors. Because I never told them any truth. I never revealed your vulnerability, your weaknesses. It was not me. They came up with those ideas in their head of why you're a freak. But I never said that you were a freak. I just told him, hey, don't talk to her. You wouldn't want to. Something like that. Oh, come on. That is not bullying. I never hit you. I never hurt you. I never called you names. I've even given you lunch money. That's got to be rage bait. I am far from a bully. I'm not a bully. I've only been trying to protect you, to make you happy, to prevent things that cannot be controlled from hurting you. I am not a bully. Do not call me that. And like I said, I did that. I did that so you wouldn't get hurt. Okay, well, when some people do that, they're bullying. Okay, for sure. When some people purposefully, specifically isolate a person from a friend group or something, that is bullying. Okay, they want to leave that person out of those activities, leave them alone, feeling isolated and helpless. That is bullying. I am not doing that though. Okay, my reasons are for good, for greatness. Like I said, I've taken care of you. I've helped you when you need it. Right? I've never once abandoned you. I mean, at best, I wouldn't be able to reply within like 2 minutes, but I've never once left you in a position where you couldn't help yourself. I've always been there to help you. Even if I may not be an expert at the, you know, solving the problem that you're facing, I've been there though. I've always been there, helping you. I am not a bully. You can't possibly use that word on me. A protector. I like the sound of that a lot more. Doesn't that sound much better? A protector. Rather than a bully. Please. I don't do not call me that. I've only wanted what's best for you, okay? I was struggling with a lot of things internally. Well, and externally, I suppose. Until you turned my world upside down for the better. You've made me unbelievably happy and content with living and everything that I have to face in life. You've made so many things more bearable than I ever could have imagined. I love you. I've said that already. And I know. I mean, now that you put it that way, I guess I might sound like a bully. Perhaps. I did isolate you from everyone else. I got people to ignore you and all that. Got them to exclude you from group projects, parties, hangouts, and all that. But please, seriously, I did that. I did that with good intentions. You have to understand that. And that childhood friend of yours. Yes, really. How many times do I have to tell you that? I Okay, fine. 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 That's not all of it. Okay, are you satisfied? I got people to ignore you and all that so they can't see how perfect you are, so I can have you to myself. But I've already made that clear that I must have you to myself. But please know that I am not lying when I said I wanted to protect you. You've been hurt before. You don't need to be hurt again. You don't deserve to be hurt again. You never deserved to be hurt in the first place. So please, come on. There's no need to be afraid. Look, please, listen. I know everything might be kind of scary. Hard to believe. I know that I might seem like a psychopath. A little bit crazy and insane. I understand that. Look, I really do love you. And want the best for you. And again, hearing you explain and talk about all of this with me made me realize maybe I wasn't exactly doing the right thing. Maybe I've indirectly hurt you. I guess I never thought about it that way because, I mean, after the first few times of getting people to ignore you and stuff, it just felt so normal. It felt so okay. But please, listen. I can change. I can make things right. I already am. Well, in certain aspects, when people make fun of you, you know that's more than just excluding you. So I've dealt with them before. Please don't leave me. I just want to make you happy. I can change. I can change my ways. I can do things differently. I can approach protecting you from a different perspective. Now that you're aware of everything, I don't even think I'd be able to use the same strategy anymore, I suppose. That's fine. I understand that right now everything might be confusing, difficult to comprehend. I mean, your best friend just told you that he, well, intentionally gets people to ignore you, on top of the fact that your best friend just confessed to you. And, well, on top of the fact that your best friend basically is trying to, well, I mean, you are locked up in here with me right now, but yeah, I mean, I guess it is a lot to take in. I'm sorry I didn't really think about it that way. Yes, I'm being fully honest. I've told you everything. I have nothing else to hide. I've said everything that I've wanted to and needed to. Yeah, no, of course. If you want to. You love me too. Yeah, you. Then that's perfect. What? No. Wait. I've apologized. I will change. I will do things differently. I promise you, on my life, I will change. Yeah, please, just. I mean, you know, like how much I care for you. There's well, aside of the very obvious reasons, I don't see why you should fall out of love with me. Please, please, come on. Yes, yes, I'll promise you. What do you want? A pinky promise? Do you want? Oh no, like a limb? Like what do you want from me? Give you my life? Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Yes, deal. I accept. Yes. No, I have thought about it. Okay, I accept gladly. You'll be with me, and your condition is that. Yes, yes, I know what your condition is. It's that I stop, well, being a psychopath, more or less. And instead of trying to help you by controlling you, kind of, you more of like a working with you to support you kind of thing, right? Yes? Bingo. Perfect. So, so I can be yours and you can be mine then? Perfect. You're not gonna leave if I open the door, right? I know. I'm sorry. It's just, admittedly, I wouldn't blame you or be surprised if you tried to run and like reported me or something. But I'll trust you. Hello everyone. This is Amai. Just wanted to say thank you for listening, and also wanted to ask what you guys think about this premise. I am not gonna lie. This might have and could have been done before. Um, I don't think it's the most original idea, but I feel like when I listen to audios, at least a lot of the time when I do come across like bully audios and stuff, it's more like name calling, insulting, like like the listener's character behavior, like oh you nerd, and sometimes like oh I told you to do my homework for me. Are you done yet, nerd, loser, that type of thing. And I feel like to a certain extent, um, the aspect of somebody deliberately excluding you from, well, everything. I feel like to an extent that also, well, not just to an extent, but that's kind of also bullying. Um, I feel like it's not always the first thing that pops into people. At least for me, when I think of bully, it's not always that first. Um, uh, very often I think it's like verbal insults and all that. So to have this character, best friend, become so possessive and delusional in trying to protect the listener that they're basically trying to get their friend isolated from like the community, the school community and stuff is kind of interesting to think about because I feel like that would fall under bullying um completely or just to an extent. So I think that's kind of interesting to have the best friend uh have behavioral uh behavioral traits and like actions that they took that are, well, basically things that bullies would do, and for someone to try to justify it as, oh no, I was just trying to protect you. I don't know, I just thought that was pretty interesting to think about. I feel like I've barely come across that. um uh so that was pretty interesting for me to do. um Obviously, the realism to this is probably not exactly the most realistic, because I mean it could happen, but I don't suppose it's like a daily occurrence for some people. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe for some people that's uh that's how they live their life. Perhaps, I have no idea. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you for listening. And also, another thing is, if you guys have not already heard, I haven't been posting daily because, if I'm being honest, I'm a little burnt out. I've been uploading a lot for like the past, what, like 3 years, maybe 4, I think. So yeah, I'm a little burnt out. So I won't be able to really upload as often as I used to. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.